forget to vote for your MVP. We are going to hear from Capitalist and Kyle.
That's right, our final series of the day. VICI Gaming versus BEASTCOAST, and it seems like everybody is siding with VICI Gaming here. But VICI Gaming may be giving up the first blood. Is Eurus going to have to dip away into the trees, cut down some of them, and escape to the tier 1 tower, so he's fine. No first blood.
That's the wrong tier 1, Cap.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, yeah. He's on Radiant's side. So he's dead. First blood for BEASTCOAST.
Boom. Yeah. You can trade against a Centaur incredibly effectively, or rather an Omni Knight, but you cannot do the same against
Chris Luck's going to go for the kill here, but the Fairy Fire may just make the difference as Chris Luck is going to die instead here from one last shot from Ori. He thought he had it. Ori is going to die in return, but this just kind of gives him free resets, so...
I expect, like, Armlet Maelstrom. I think Maelstrom's replaced Radiance in the Lifestealer, just as the farming accelerator of choice, and I do agree with it.
Yeah, we haven't seen... I don't think I've seen a Radiance in this patch for Lifestealer ever since the whole Infest change.
Yeah.
And the Feast change as well, right? Attack speed just leads you to want to build up your damage a bit more to stats. The Razor is going to be able to hit that Lisa slow onto Stinger with the Centaur Stampede going forward as well. They're going to be able to get on top of K1 Hector. The Razor not being there means the damage is a bit slow, but eventually they'll get it with the open wound, slowing them down. Double kill for Ori, great rotation. And Chris Luck not trying to match rotations here.
They liked Centaur when he could play away from his team for the first 10 to 15 minutes, because you just shred through tier 1s once you get your core items online by, as you said, just split pushing. You're one of the best in Dota. Chris Luck
does manage to get a nice... Oh, misses the wall there, but it doesn't matter. Yang is completely surrounded by far too many heroes. Mutts, bottom lane, Hector, whose game is usually all important for BEASTCOAST, is bottom net worth of all the cores.
Yeah, similar to Secrets, and that they have invite aggression. Their lanes are, look at their lane, Centaur, Razor, Lifestealer. These are not weak laners at all. No. They're going to become incredibly durable as the game continues, and you have late game. So just don't die. Look, at BEASTCOAST, they're still going to try and find kills. They're going to play incredibly aggressive. Just make sure you don't go down here, although Yang in trouble.
To TP into the top lane. Yang almost died there, but Chris Luck doesn't commit for the core kill. He gets greedy, tries to go for 2. They're only going to be able to get the Rubik off of this.
He canceled the Rolling Thunder. I think he either double-clicked it because it...
And that will be in about 5-6 minutes time. Rolling Thunder, here it comes. They do have that Will-O-Wisp that's going to help them out, but Eurus is going to quickly deal with it with the rage, and the stolen by PYW pops out of his Rolling Thunder to be able to pop it to make sure they grab this Omni Knight and bring him down. Purification is going to last a little bit longer. A Blinding Light, but a Stampede to be able to catch up. Lelis just says nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Stuck in the trees, a big blast. And Rolling Thunder in return. Chris Luck playing inside the wall area, but he's actually going to try and chase Eurus, but he's still had a rage up, so instead he bounces back over the Centaur, knows that this is entirely futile. It's money.
Yang, this guy shouldn't stand out for this game. Ooh, hang on. He's going to be able to
chase out some heroes. Yeah, he does use the shield crash. Eurus, he has rage, but at the same time, maybe they can still catch him here with the bash. Eurus is not attempting to TP. DY is going to join this fight with Chain Frost and Ori. Well, here comes the backup. Ori, with his BKB, can certainly deal with K1 Hector pretty easily. They're going to drain away his damage and force out that reincarnation on the side. What a big initiation from Yang. Catches the real damage dealer, kills himself on the retaliate. Chris Luck, you got to be aware of that damage being dealt back on the swashbuckle, my friend. Yang actually getting ripped apart here. Ori and Yang both being down means that Eurus doesn't really have quite enough damage to be able to deal out with this Omni Knight. Hector's just going for him, man. Ultra kill for him. They don't have a way to be able to get Eurus out of here as he is stuck with no creeps to infest into.
That fight's all Lois. That was insane. Just the application of the Lotus Orbs.
VICI Gaming.
Silver Edge already on the Wraith King, so he will be able to remove the Feast and the Retaliate from the Centaur, but oh, hang on, or just kill DY.
Yeah, quickly try and kill him, but the stop from Yang does intercede. There's going to be Chris Luck trying to slow down some of these other heroes with this Rolling Thunder. Managed to hit the Rubik by the right-hand side. They're sticking to K1 Hector like glue. Gonna make sure they can bring him down nice and fast. Last time they did this, though, he came back and killed everybody on his second life. And Chris Luck managed to make his entrance with good bash on Eurus leading into the sun. Then, sure enough, a crit from K1 Hector immediately. Ori is going to be able to TP out. And Yang, well, he's being burned by the Radiance, so he's not going to be able to have the same kind of retreat that Ori did. He's going to get caught and
Did BEASTCOAST just win?
I guess so.
I've seen this
It's
story
over.
before. This movie has occurred in many of the games BEASTCOAST usually end up taking, and it's just like he was 10K net worth. Moved Peggy's from the game entirely.
I think Toby would have a word with you about that one. They're going to find Hector very alone. There is only the outpost to be able to rotate to. Actually, that's controlled up by the Radiant as well. They have to go to tier 2s. This is going to be a long, long run from BEASTCOAST to try and bail out Hector in his positioning. They're just going to keep him controlled up here. But here comes Chris Luck. They also have the Will-O-Wisp out there. It's going to get Chain Frost to be able to slow him down a little bit. Stampede hoping to be able to catch up. Ori staying on top of Hector. Do they have the vision, though? They don't have the vision. Oh, there it goes. They see him for a moment here. Yang is going to be able to follow up with a stun, and they do finally bring down the big carry of BEASTCOAST. Can Chris Luck and Lelis manage to bring this back, though? They've already taken down the Lich. They might just be able to go for Ori as well, but Ori with the Frost Shield, he's very tanky, especially with Infested Light Stealer. Why do you think that you can go for that? Get out, BEASTCOAST. Lelis, as well as Chris Luck, their eyes way bigger than their stomachs there.
What are you doing?
Not going to be skittish. They're down to push high ground. They're not afraid of you, VICI Gaming. They're trying to work some buybacks, and when they don't see those buybacks, you already used your static link as well. Chris Luck sees an opportunity to pounce. He's going to jump right onto Ori. They try and follow that up. There's going to be the blinding light. They also invest inside of Ori to make him a lot tankier, so he can turn in fight for the time being. Bash up. Now Eurus pops back out, trying to go for K1 Hector. They take away the Aegis of Ori, but he's going to come back in 2 seconds' time. Same to K1 Hector, though. Reincarnation for reincarnation. So now time for round 2. K1 Hector going to be saved by the Lotus Orb. Open wounds. He just doesn't really care about it. He's just going to go for this tier 3. Are they going to back up now? Abyssal Blade trying to jump on him, but Chris Luck jump further in. They do have the Guardian Angel to help him out. He goes for the Swashbuckle. Almost enough to be able to bring down Ori. K1 Hector, one swing, he needs it, but he can't get it. The Swashbuckle's not enough either. Saved by the mech coming out. Oh, a bash. Well timed. Can he get another one? Chris Luck? Nope. He does manage to get his Rolling Thunder off. Is there an Abyssal Blade or anything? Oh, dive for K1W. A 3-man roll-in, controlling up the Tiny entirely. Schofield's good, but a 4-step K1 doesn't die. He had 2 seconds left on his reincarnation, but he falls before he could come back up.
As you initially went in to overlap, maybe you're able to find kills or at least force VICI back sooner. Now it's flipped. No buyback on the Wraith King, and it's VICI's turn to push up the high ground, although there is a repair kit action.
Tossed up in the air. Chris Luck able to get back there. Repair kit is going to do so much with the toss on Ori. He's going to be forced to use his BKB here, and I don't think they're going to get a kill out of it. Certainly not with the Force Staffs helping him get away. VICI Gaming realizing this fight is a disaster. They're not able to take advantage of this 30-second cooldown on the Wraith King. Yang, okay, maybe they can't go back in. Jumping on a Chris Luck, who's already at half health, but he's made so taking off KYW. He rolled into the Pangolier, controlled him up for a little bit. Chris Luck, he needs to be able to swashbuckle out of here, but he just doesn't have it up in time. He's dead for 80 seconds. They chose to fight 4 versus 5, thought they could hold, but now they're just going to be left in another 4 versus 5, even as Hector comes back in 8 seconds time. This is VICI Gaming. Take it at least, well, maybe not. They're actually going to give respect to Hector here, despite the 4 versus 5.
And it doesn't feel like he can.
Yeah, in turn, giving 1,200 HP, because if he can't die, then they have to focus Ori, but then they can give Ori 1,200 HP. Yes.
Oh, I thought it summoned a genie. I didn't realize it was just like a mini game like this. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's a crappy one. Oh, jump in on a Stinger. He's completely out of position. Can't be safe though. The Force Zap Purification. Oh, we tried to get a flicker away, but instead he went down the cliff instead of up where he wanted to fly away. Chris Luck, he cancels that to try and go back to his base. Hector continues to fight though with the Ulap, his BKB. But now with the static link, oh no. Lelis, he gets caught. He's going to buy back here. How did we just get so many heroes picked off? K1 Hector was in the front line, and then all of a sudden, the rest of BEASTCOAST somehow get initiated on by VICI Gaming. They're going to be forcing the multiple buybacks here, and VICI Gaming, they're not going to slow down either. Those buybacks don't scare them.
That's beautiful initiation. That's the Abyssal Blade against these weak supports like Coddle. You jump in with no buyback. There's no ultimates. That's the main target. Now BEASTCOAST have no team fight.
Hector's going to find his damage stream once again and losing his reincarnation, but maybe with some sort of toss back or some sort of jump on Ori cut. There's goes that Infest, immediately making so tanky, goes back to almost full HP. The humans get up Guardian Angel to help out Hector here. They need to be able to get as many force stats and defensive Heavenly Graces as possible. A jump in from Yang does manage to get the stun on the Leeless. That's going to be a dieback for him as he won't be able to save himself. Hector gets back to a toss back on Eurus, but they have no stuns to actually keep him inside of the fountain. He had the Halberd for the evasion anyway. That's 3 heroes dead on the side of Beast Coast. A buyback is available for the Tiny. I think he's hoping that somebody will lure them towards the fountain so he can buy back and get a toss. Chris Luck rolling forward, stunning some heroes, but where's the damage? Hector going for the back line, trying to catch up to that Lich. Immediately telekinesis up though and stall up. That's going to be Reincarnation. His life number 1. Chris Luck though can't really do a damn thing. Swashbuckle's not going to be activated in time. He's stunned for too long. And Hector left alone against the world. Not even Schofield is near him as he's going to be running down lane. Can't even kill a Lich because of the Infest HP. Schofield trying to just cut creep waves, but in the end, the fountain is completely exposed to VICI Gaming. GG, game 1 goes to VICI Gaming as Kyle. Nice to kill the couch. Whoops. Well, you goober.
That was an interesting game. Beast Coast, I thought they played it quite well.
Don't forget to vote for your MVP during the game. Should be a good one, so stick around.
Enough heroes in lane. They're going to be matched up against the Ember Spirit, so easy Flame Guard burns as well as the Lich.
Actually, that's a very good point. You know, we think about Lich.
Oh, the sneaky Schofield play. What a beautiful block. That's going to be first blood for Stinger. Maybe a little damage on Eurus on the way out.
We talk a lot about how Lich Ember is this, like, create any sort of lasting strength in the lane.
Right.
Very rough. Nice last
that would have been such a beautiful devour if K1 could have gotten it instead. The Satyr dies, and VICI Gaming pursuing for the kill. That last blast from the Winter Wyvern is just enough. DY secures it with his last hit. Stinger is probably going to be traded out here as well.
I like that.
Kills.
Eurus goes for the chains because he recognizes Flame Guard's just a non-factor in this laning phase.
Yeah.
I think bots up ASAP.
A little bit surprised he doesn't try and farm the neutrals at the same time.
He doesn't have enough Flame Guard damage until level 5.
Okay. Not even the easy camp. Ori, he's stuck. He's going to be maybe brought down by Chris Luck, but Chris Luck doesn't have another raise to throw.
3 mana short. It's 5 on the Doom, 3 and 4 on the supports, and they're just have no game. Yang has no ultimate, but he will elude that 3rd nuke and should be fine now.
Trying to hit him with the Enchant Totem, which would have gotten the stun off and maybe led into the Fissure, but DY stops him with a Sinister Gaze. He's going to turn around and Fissure DY instead with Layla's. With the Boots of Travel, will help to be able to run down 1 hero, Yang. 2-7, 2,000 net worth lead for VICI Gaming. Once again, have a great laning phase, and once again, K1 Hector under assault early, standing with the tornado.
Man, not sure.
I would report Hector on the spot if I was in that pub game. What the hell? This is our Arc Warden's build, by the way. He did not go greedy at all. No Midas and no Boots of Travel and no hope to survive through that combo from Beast Coast. You got to max out Devour and Scorched Earth. That way you can farm neutrals faster.
No, Chris Luck's in some big trouble here.
Yeah, they could Winter's Curse him to slow him down if they want to, but instead they're going to turn it over to Stinger. They're going to play on this high ground before they overcommit. Stinger trying to deal with the ward. Looks like it was attempted to deny by the Lich. Stinger, run away. He does still have his ultimate. He's going to have to pop it before he gets silenced here, but Yang is just going to stick on top of him, and he has no way to prevent the magic damage either. Fate saving still on cooldown. Pot the Winter Wyvern getting picked up into the ultimate of the SF. Can they still win this fight? Yang, they certainly can't go for him. Chris Luck managed to dodge that jump in remnant from Eurus and blinks himself away. Wow. He gets out. Nicely played. The 2 supports have dying. Schofield, he's going to get return kill to Sinner's Gate. Pulls him back into Yang quite easily. And Eurus, well, he's actually out of remnants. Oh, the man fight. Yang, Jesus. He thinks he can take Hector in a man fight, and I think he's right. But he can't take both of them. He can't take 3 heroes. He's got to get out of here. He's going to turn, try and go for Chris Luck because he knows he's committed. He actually gets the kill. Chris Luck, what? You got 3 heroes, dog. Just kite him around. Well, they got a Vlad's, they got a Roshan, Aegis for Eurus with the double damage. He's going to be diving into these heroes. No false promise, nothing to be able to save this Oracle, sadly. So he's going to be dying. Oh, Fissure block. That buys a little bit of time. K1 Hector pulled back by the Sinister Gaze. He's got to get out, but the Chain Frost is going to do so much damage underneath the creep wave. Picked up the Radiance and died immediately. We're going to be backing up to try and get the 20-minute battery runes. DY saved for a moment. Lelis has to recommit. Does manage to pick up the battery rune on his way in. Winter's Curse, but there's no follow-up, but PYW hits like a truck. He's got a maelstrom.
Wow.
What? He does so much damage with his level 10 talent and a maelstrom. PYW is trying to turn into a core.
Fortunately, there's 3 enemy heroes all in top place in net worth, and the smoke's gonna pop.
Tried to go for an Echo Slam jump, but instead is only going to be found by the Tempest double. Eurus, oh, okay, they do manage to get the Yules into the SF ultimate. Triple raise on out, or he's still alive. He turns around and kills both of them.
Oh, look, if he got the dunk off, that almost certainly would have been a kill, but unfortunately.
Stinger, he's probably going to get caught here as well. He does have his ultimate, but it's a long way back to base. And if he does use it, it just means he's going to have it off cooldown for a long time. I don't think you're going to survive. We'll see. Maybe Lelis can bump them off of Stinger's ass, but he's just not going to heal enough. He's stuck.
That's a tower.
That is indeed going to be at least a tower. They just keep going after all. They've got plenty of room to maneuver. They've got the Doom silenced up. Eurus taking a lot of damage, but if they can actually finish off the Doom, it'll be well worth it for an Aegis. Winter's Curse on the side. Locked down. Can they actually bring down this Bat Rider? They'll be able to get the silence to the slowdown. The 2 slows onto the Bat Rider. Make short work of it. Oh, Schofield! Oh, the 3-man Echo Slam. He's going to be able to jump in, but it's just not quite enough damage. Chris Luck needs to be able to hit some raises, but DY, look into my eyes. He pulls him back in, does manage to get the kill, but Yule Scepter onto himself. The Spark Rate instantly gets that kill. The Oracle still lives some health throughout all of this, but eventually he's going to be dying. Mass buybacks coming out from Beast Coast. Yank gets him with the Mist Coil. Jump back in. Chris Luck, 1, 2, 3, but 2 swing and misses there. They just die back to back to back as Chris Luck and the rest of the boys are out of buybacks now. The mid lane of Barracks is going to fall, and VICI Gaming, they go for 2. They go for tier 4s. I don't know, because they've got 60 seconds until Chris Luck is alive again.
Ori wasn't even there for the first 20 seconds of the fight, shows up, immediately claims an ultra kill. Like, there's just no way to fight. You can see Beast Coast, that's a great initiation from Schofield. Chris Luck didn't have the ability to get the ulti off, but like, they're just too much. They're too tanky, and there's too much threat. Beast Coast have no real way of engaging, and again, their team fight's just not there.
Eurus, and sit the hell down, Beast Coast. I want to end this game right now. Picks up a Desolator. Helps their pushing power a little bit more. 30 seconds till Chris Luck is back up. But Beast Coast can't even approach, man. Hector, he's completely neutered. He cannot step to 1 Arc Ward, let alone 2. It's VICI Gaming.
Okay.
Affirmative.
It's not looking good, Cap.
No, I would say that is some expert analysis. A 19K gold lead for VICI Gaming. 2 lanes of Barracks up by 23 minutes.
And I know it's worked in the past, but I'm not sure.
Oh! With the enchant of Winter's Curse to be able to reset onto the Doom. And VICI Gaming, just look at the swarm of heroes on top of them. That's going to be 3 dead almost instantly from Beast Coast. Only the Doom survives for a while because of Stinger's help. But Stinger, he says this game is indeed over. GG is the call.
I know he's good at it, but I'm not sure you can just pick strength heroes, put them in the safe lane, and buy Phase Boots Global Face Radiance. I think there might need to be a little more there.
Yeah. It's a formula that worked for TI.